puppies got her.
I haven't really had much of a chance to talk about your backstory, but I had a look at your character sheet. Seems okay, I guess. One thing, orcs don't have like sensitivity, so getting rid of that. Hooray.
Yeah, I know, but mine went for a barbarian. It's not a big deal, really.
Okay. Wait, you have 20 strength? I guess if you're level 8, then you can. Okay, that makes sense.
What?
For level 8, 20 is actually not that high.
Alright, so it's.
I still have some spare cash. I don't know what to buy for a barbarian who doesn't wear armor or uses weapons.
No real restrictions. It is kind of hard to hear you. You're kind of cutting out a bit.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I think my microphone's broke, but
Okay.
I'll get one
Well,
for next week. I mean, another one, a new one.
all right, that's fine then. Yeah. So anyway, why don't you talk a bit about your backstory? While we're.
Sure. I like to keep it simple. There, reading on my sheet. But if you need me to change anything, that's fine. Hello?
All right, I can't actually hear what you're saying.
It's kind of hard
Hello?
to translate, dude.
Hold on.
Can you try lowering your volume threshold on Discord if you're not using push talk?
I also might be having net troubles. It sounds like every cutting out a bit.
Yeah, I can hear everyone as well except for Runes. Well, I can
All
hear
right.
him, but it's a bit choppy.
So my interboops are exploded. Oh, that's why, because Steam's downloading something. Go away, Steam.
Can you hear
No
me?
one likes you. Well,
Can
actually,
you
I
hear
do
me
like
now?
you. Oh
Can
yes,
you hear me now?
I do actually like Steam, but yes, I can hear you. Good.
Oh,
As
okay.
part of it, apparently I was having some problems because Steam was downloading stuff and eating all of my internet. So there you go.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, I was saying that I kept my background simple, but if you need me to change something, that's fine.
All right. I mean, it seems okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm ready. Do I get to keep the money that I didn't spend?
Yes. The only thing I would think is that you should probably be aware that open to sort of character development and changing your personality and goals and stuff in the future. If that sort of thing might be something you might do. So yes.
Yeah, sure. That happens sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with the modular, sorry, fractional base attack and saves.
Yes.
So
I mean, it is a little complicated, but I don't know what the actual. I mean, do all of your classes have full BAB?
yeah.
So your base attack bonus should be equal to your level. So yeah, saves. Yeah, those look fine. I mean, I couldn't. Basically, I mean, the basic gist of it is that like if you're taking multiple levels in the same class, you don't lose out on saves that you would have had if you just took like one class that had the same save progression. I could go over. I'm not familiar with your classes, but I can look into them more after the game. If you just fail a saving throw because you were bad, then I guess you'll just pretend that you rolled poorly or something. Also, that will
That's fine.
save. And that AC. Wow. You really do have low AC.
Oh, it goes up when I rage.
Ah, okay.
What's
So
your current
just,
AC?
be angry all the time.
Yeah.
Seems fine. All right. So anyway, the party currently is in Stonemead, which is capital of the Empire of Rees. It's the largest city in the world, capital of the largest empire in the world. Let's see. We're on the world map. Good. So right here. And you have heard that they have a bit of a monster problem. And so you were in an effort to gain renown for yourself as well as funds and potential allies in your cause, I guess.
Yeah.
You have been wandering the undercity of Stonemead because it's a very old city. It's sort of built on itself as buildings and stuff sink into silt and sand and stuff. You built a new building on top of it. And so the underground of the city is a whole bunch of just interconnected rooms and passages and buildings and things. You've also heard that there is apparently a beholder problem, but you're not exactly hunting the beholder on your own. But apparently there have been other monsters as well. And so, you happen come across this room while the rest of the party is there too. Amazing.
Oh,
Horrible thing. Yes, you hear someone breaking through the wall, and so you I don't know. I mean, they had to break in because there was no entrance.
all right.
It was a very lengthy break-in, so we were probably making noise for quite a while, actually. It may have
Yes.
been what led you to this room.
So that would, but I'm just thinking, okay, I guess you can spawn on the same side as them. You see, like, hey, there's some creepy tentacle eye monster in the middle of this room, and it's horrible and bad, and you should kill it.
All right.
Do not miss Blue Girls.
We're definitely not in a tavern, right?
You're kind of in a tunnel. It's like, I don't know.
All right.
I just threw
Well,
this map together because just say, okay, here's the tunnel. Another tunnel.
right.
Another tunnel.
So my character is an orc, so you guys don't get scared if it's not a monstrous race or something.
They've dealt with orcs before.
Does he have tentacles?
Yeah, you're medium.
Here's the thing: we actually know that the people who were this creature has been working with other creatures who can infest people's bodies and hide. So he may be one of them, actually.
Yes, he might have a tentacle monster inside him. Who knows?
Check his eyes quickly. Are they blue? Oh no, he's
His eyes are
giant
blue because he's like a blue frost.
He's with them, clearly.
Okay, anyway, you guys are too busy trying to kill the horrible monster that you need to roll initiative for because, and I also need to get some scary, spooky combat music. There we go.
All right. So oh, we should roll initiative now. All right.
Yes, roll initiative. Oh, it actually got your initiative. It was Arthur. Right. That's a thing that happens sometimes. Oh, there's a tie. Okay, Arthur wins the tie because he's a fast dragon. All right, I need to roll for Aldry. Aldry's not here. Ah.
Yeah, one of the characters doesn't have an image, so I can't see them.
Yes, he hasn't picked out a sprite for himself yet.
Oh,
So it's
alright.
been like a month. You should probably do that.
Yeah, I should probably do that. I keep forgetting. I should probably put up a note or something. I'm like, yeah, next week I'll totally remember. And then the game starts and my token shows up and I'm, oh shit, I forgot again. Okay, making a note now.
All right, so we start in descending order. All right, Arthur, you're up first. There's this horrible mass of tentacles and the horrible mass of tentacles with a giant eyeball and a couple other eyeballs does not respond to you. It looks angry though, somehow. Raise. All right, I think you need to make a use magic device check for that. I should point out that this creature does not look like a beholder. I mean, maybe it has eyelays, but it doesn't look like them. All right, your frost breath. All right, so it's a reflex save. All right, it fails its save, takes 15 damage.
Is that cold damage?
It's
That's
cold
cool.
damage.
I
Right.
like it.
Right. It appears to resist some of the damage. Slightly. But it still takes a significant amount of damage. Is that your whole turn? All right. So there's a little random dragon flying around. He's kind of cute. Anyway, he's big now though. He's like he's medium sized. Yes, he used to be small, cuter, but now he's less cute. He's bigger.
Nobody questioned why the armor keeps resizing for him.
Alright, my
Yeah.
turn.
I mean, it was fit for him like a month ago, so he was really pretty close to being medium sized anyway. Anyway, yeah.
When I
Your
see
turn.
you casting magic, I ask, "Hey, are you magicians?"
Audrey says, baby, she has the giant pointy wizard hat on her head, by the way.
Cool.
And I am a great inventor, a great scientist. Victor starts laughing maniacally for no reason in particular.
You have no idea what a scientist is.
Yes, another
He
another
has
type of
invented the term.
magician.
Probably just, yeah.
Great, I was looking for magicians. I'll help you. And I rage. And you see how these crusts of ice start growing on my back, and my shoulders, arms, and I charge. I'll kill it for you, and then you help me. Arrgh! So yeah, I'm going to do a full attack on this guy with my bare hands.
You can do a full attack after a charge.
Yeah, I've got pounds.
Okay.
Hold on, my AC is the same right now. Yeah.
By the way, you're not supposed to be able to charge through a creature.
Oh,
It has
all
to be
right,
a
all
clear
right.
line.
Yeah. But not you
I
can't
mean,
charge
yeah,
through
you
them.
can move, but not charge.
Okay.
So yeah, you can just move through them and attack rather than. But I don't think you could full attack. I mean, she isn't that small.
No,
She's only small.
she's
You're
small.
only one size category smaller. If you were two, I think you could charge over them. Ignore
Yep.
them. But
You're correct.
Yeah, that's fine then. Um, I believe I cannot make a full attack with pounds if I was not charging, right?
yeah, can't.
All right, so just one punch and one bite. It would be. I'm gonna use power attack. I guess 5. So it would be 8. Yes, attack 8, 17 minus 5 plus 12. 26 hits.
All right, a 26 does hit.
All right, so my punch does. Hold on. 19 damage. That 1d4 was cold damage.
Okay, well, it seems to resist some of the cold damage.
All right, and I get to make a bite attack. Also,
Also, you need to make a grapple check as your fist is entangled by the crazy mess of tentacles.
all right. I'll just make a melee attack. Oh, wait, hold on. I can make
A
a
grapple check. You should have a macro for that.
Yeah, 25.
All right. You manage to pull your fist out of the horrible mass of tentacles
All right.
without
Once
being
I
grappled.
once I pull my fist out, I bite him.
All right. Because that's a good idea.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. That's 5 more damage because of the power attack. I
Oh,
forgot.
okay.
And now I bite because I'm not the smartest guy around. That's why I'm looking for magicians.
Well, you have 11 intelligence. You're not like stupid. You just think you're
I know.
stupid. That's the thing. You don't realize how smart you really are.
All right.
All right, that's a hit. You have very big numbers. Good for you.
9 plus 5 from power attack. Oh, hold on. On the 6 plus. So yeah, 15 damage. Okay. And that's my
All
turn.
right. And none of that's cold damage?
No, that's just piercing damage.
All right, you need to make another grapple check.
All right. Good. Oh, it was nice to meet you guys. Oh,
Oh, okay. So yes, it tries to grab onto your head as you bite onto it, but you manage to pull your head away. I guess you're just, dumb lucky.
It channels the power of Armstrong. His muscles are too dazzling for the creature.
actually, they might be. They are made of ice right now.
All right. So now it's the creature's turn. So first of all, it's going to shoot a laser out of its eyes at Olgan.
Uh-oh.
So let's see, what's its attack? I don't know. 22 against touch, which I assume hits. So you need like a will
Touch.
save.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll save. All right.
I know you're so good at will saves because You're definitely an asset to your party, being the only meleeer who has a will save of 2. All right. So you are now charmed. This tentacle monster is your bestest friend, and you definitely don't want to let any of these normies, weirdos, random dudes harm this beautiful tentacle monster.
Hold on. We shouldn't be attacking this noble creature.
So yes, I mean, usually you don't use lethal force against your own friends, but these people aren't your friends, so I'll leave it up to you to decide what sort of force you might use against these people who are attacking this beautiful tentacle monster.
Okay.
Victor just looks at Audrey, then looks at Arthur and says, "What's his problem? First he charges and tries to kill it, then attacks like it's all lovely-dovely. Ah, you see, this is why you don't trust half-naked people with swords.
He doesn't have a sword. He's just
Or
punching
what? Oh, okay, wait.
it. It's even
This is why
worse.
you don't trust half-naked people dressed in leathers. Ha! By the way, I should point out the Victor is basically dressed in a mech suit. A really shitty one that's leaking a lot of fluid that it probably shouldn't be leaking, but that's kind of give him an imposing appearance.
All
I'm
right.
just fat.
That was a free action, but since this creature is immobile, it can't really take any other action, so it's going to ready an action. And now it's Aldry's turn. I need to decide what Aldry. I don't know. Aldry would probably use like one of her macro thing to make you get numbers and stuff, but I don't have her macros. Do I? Can I get your macros somewhere? No. So, Aldry, why have you forsaken us?
I mean, as an archivist, she would probably want to use her monster knowledge ability thing, if you have the description for
Yes,
it.
I'll just like, I don't know. I'll just roll some numbers. I don't know what the. Okay, 40. I don't actually know what the numbers are, but I think that's enough to give everybody a +3 to hit, and her +5 to hit and damage. So, hooray! She's gonna tell us all about how this tentacle monster is some sort of weird abomination that she's never heard of before. It looks like it's been constructed somehow, and but she knows where all of its weak points are, apparently. Also, it's resistant to frost. But you knew that already. Alright. And I think that's her standard action, so she's gonna run away. Okay. Even though it's immobile. I mean, running away from an immobile thing's kinda dumb, so I guess she'll just stay put. Alright, Victor, it's your turn.
Victor tries to scratch the back of his head. Unfortunately, he has a giant gun attached to it, so he kind of smacks himself on the back of the head a bit. Doesn't seem to be bothered too much. Then, well, since Audrey is currently not here, I guess he will step over here, look at Arthur, and say, "Well, should I shoot him?" Okay, if you say so. Then he will point his gun at this giant eyeball and unleash a single bolt of fire. Modifiers. Bang. Probably misses.
Alright, AC 10, that does not hit. So yeah, you miss horribly. Alright, +3, but
Yeah, with
still not enough.
+3, but still.
Not nearly enough. Get good, scrub, I guess. Alright, Arthur's turn. He takes 7.5 damage, so... But he resists some of it, so... Okay. All right, so you're gonna counter charm him. We're just gonna have a battle over who could mind control this. All right. I mean, the charm does override the previous charm, I think. Let me look it up, actually.
Hey, where are you guys in that thing?
I don't think it does. It just makes both of them be treated as friendly. So now the eyeball and the dragon is your friend.
It doesn't say, but I'm gonna say it overrides. Because Charm Person's a very simple spell, so.
Cool.
Also, because
So-
it's more fun this way. You can fight over their charming. Well, actually, he gets to save against the Charm Person first. Which he'll probably fail, because he has, like, 2 he'll save.
But now I'm free from the monster's charm person, right?
Well, you have to make your save against Arthur's,
Oh,
because you have to
In
save
front of
against.
20.
oh, and of course I made.
Okay, so, nope. You're like, wow, this dragon's really dumb. Why is it insulting my beautiful tentacle monster?
Sorry, Arthur.
Uh,
Eyeball is just better. You have been rejected. Poor dragon.
Yes, there's just this random dragon here. I don't know how you feel about dragons.
uh, I don't like white dragons, but this one's not white. But
Well, he's silver.
Chaos.
I mean, that's kind of racist too, but like, yes, he's shinier.
yeah, but this guy just shoot fire to my friend, and I hate fire. So I'll just try
Oh
to
no, he
grapple
didn't
this
shoot
guy.
fire. He shot a metal bolt.
Oh,
It came out of an explosive cannon-like thing, but it wasn't fire.
all right. I'll just go to you and try to grapple you. Tell you, hey, stop that.
All right, so yeah, grapple. You make a touch attack, then a grapple check. I mean, you almost certainly grapple check and the touch attack, but
All right.
still have to do it because 25. That's pretty good.
No
All
touching.
right.
This is expensive, you know.
Hold on, that was my touch attack.
Yeah, your touch attack, and then you make a grapple check. He actually rolled pretty well, so you might fail.
All right.
You never know.
Wow. All right, so you grab
you're
onto him,
fast.
but Victor manages to pull himself away. Probably because you grabbed onto one of the loose pieces of metal and it just came off.
Come back here.
Ah, now I have to fix that later. What's wrong with this blue person? I know. He's probably a lightweight. Why was he attacking if he's dragon, fix this!
All right. Let's see. As a free action, it gets to shoot an eye laser. What kind of eye laser will it shoot? Does it want to charm more people?
Yes, let's make all of them your friends.
Yes. Then you go around the town trying to praise the crazy monster.
The nano has solution. Except doesn't prevent with deadly lasers. Mind control lasers. Oh my god. It's the government satellite.
Let's see. It's going to shoot. Let's shoot an eye laser at a charm person laser at Aldry, because that makes my job easier. All right. What's Aldry's touch AC? What was its tech bonus? Okay. 12. Oh, I think it might miss. Yeah, it misses Aldry. Wait, shouldn't her touch AC be higher? Huh. I don't know. Anyway. That's just like a one charm person. Sure.
Yes, I know, but it can look fancy and be a laser.
All right. It is going to writhe and push itself around. It emits this sort of moaning sound. You're not sure how it's actually this sound, but it sounds like it's in a lot of pain. It's going to very slowly move there. All right, it's Aldri's turn. Aldri is going to run away from the crazy dude.
That does provoke if he wants to take that attack.
Yes, if you want to attack Aldri, you can.
I mean, she hasn't attacked my friend, friend right now. So
Quote unquote
I have
friend.
no reason to, yeah, quote unquote. So I have no reason to attack her, I guess. Yet.
All right, and then I don't know. She has spells and junk. What kind of spells do you have? Do you even know? Put this on your character sheet. You do. Good for you.
Do I get to make another save in my turn or something?
No. Only if it's.
Oh, all right.
I mean, technically, if it attacks your allies, it breaks the spell. But I don't think these people are your allies yet. So.
Yeah.
Huh. Let's see. She has mage armor, divine favor. Oh, she does have a metaphor. Anyway. Sound burst. Speak.
If she has protection from evil, she should totally cast
Look,
that on the
if
blue guy.
Audrey wanted to cast spells, Audrey should have been here today. I'm just gonna shoot it. This is too complicated.
I will say though, if she had protection from evil, that does express all kinds of compulsions.
All right, she does have that one. All right, she's gonna summon her little fairy, I guess. Which has a magic circle against evil. Her happiness fairy. And the fairy's gonna say, everybody, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And she's gonna start clapping her hands.
Oh god. If it says, hey, listen, I'm gonna shoot it.
But it suppresses the charm person.
Yes, but
Oh, really?
Yes, it suppresses it while you're within this area.
as
Which I
long
need
as
to.
the creature is evil, of course.
No, it doesn't matter if the creature is evil. It suppresses the all magic.
I'm pretty sure it only affects spells cast from evil creatures, but
It doesn't matter who's cast the spell. It gives a bonus to AC against things cast by evil creatures, but
okay, fair enough.
it does not matter. It suppresses all mind control effects, regardless of cast. All charms and compulsion. It suppresses it only, so if you move out of this area, the spell takes effect again.
Okay.
And the fairy is gonna make Audrey clap her hands too. So she's just sitting there clapping her hands, saying, "I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy." Okay, now it's Victor's turn.
I would like to smack this person on the head. Like, I'm not trying to actually inflict damage, so I would like to ideally, like, maybe do a melee, like, attack roll, but actually not do any damage to him because I don't want to injure
I mean,
him
you could
yet.
smack him on the head after you kill the crazy monster
Okay.
that's trying to kill you.
I'm free already from
Yeah.
its spell.
Okay,
Yes, you did just suppress it, so
Victor,
maybe you're gonna like.
does Victor
Okay.
realize it's suppressed? Like, does he make any indication that he's no longer.
I mean, his facial
useless.
expression will probably change. I don't know. Why don't you make a wisdom roll or something?
Well, I'm mad at this ball of meat
Yay.
again.
My favorite. I'm best at wisdom.
All right. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, it is very much in character for you to take revenge on this guy instead of killing the 8-minute threat. So
I mean,
sure.
I expect to actually get revenge, but like what Victor will do will like
You're
raise his,
chastising this idiot who's.
yeah, basically. He will raise his fist and like try to smack the guy on the head. So
You can't even reach his head.
oh wow. Okay. In that case, well, wait, even with the edge of my mech, well, probably not that. Okay, so fair enough. In that case, I will try to s- punch him in the gut or something.
Yeah, you punch him in the groin.
No, not the groin. He has not been that stupid yet. Look, Victor may be many things, but he is not a fan of disproportionate retribution. So he's gonna just smack him in the gut and say, "Wake up, you idiot! You are being controlled. Do you understand what that means? Controlled, mind control, compulsion. You can't be that stupid."
I see you like really serious and tell you, yes, I realized that like 5 seconds ago.
It was
Oh,
actually close
okay.
to like 2 seconds, 1 second. 5 seconds is almost a whole round. So
In that
anyway,
case, Victor will step over here and prepare to shoot to the creature, but I assume that took my action, so.
all right, Arthur. All right. You know, this creature really counters blue natural attacks pretty well. Anyway, so what's the bonus on that? Probably enough, but
At least my level.
okay. So yeah, you definitely hit. You can roll your damage. Also, you need to make a grapple check. Hooray! We love those. Remember that your size is bigger now, so your grapple checks are better. I think we changed your size and everything. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. You also can roll damage. All right. So you do your damage, but now you're grappled. That was your bite attack, right? All right, so you do 4 damage, and now it has grabbed a hold of your head and is constricting it with these tentacles. The tentacles are, of course, very much like the tentacles that compose the other tentacle monsters that you've fought. All right, Olgan. You are back. Your mind control is suppressed.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I see that this guy's crushing the dragon. And I tell him, "Don't worry, I kill him before they kill you." I guess.
Wait, does
So
rage suppress charm person?
no, it just gives me a +2 to will saves, but I still failed my.
Okay.
I no, I don't think it does. Not sure really. Anyway, um, I can make a full attack after a 5 feet movement, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as a free action, I'm going to enter the feral stance just so I can get more AC. Alright, so my AC is decent now, I guess. And I'm going to attack. Power attack 5 again. 1 punch. Alright, that's cool.
That
That's
hits.
plus 1, 4, plus
You also need to
9.
make a grapple check after you roll
Yeah.
damage.
Alright, 24 damage from 1 punch. Grapple check. That's cool. Alright, second punch. That's going to be my iterative attack. So 12 minus 5, that's 7. I believe that does not hit. And
Yeah, that's not a hit.
finally, a bite attack. Plus 12 again. 24.
All right.
So
hits.
1 is plus 9. Yeah, 9. I guess that's 9.
So you can roll damage and
12.
also make a grapple check.
Yeah, 12. Oh, I'm grabbed.
All right, so it grabs your head too. It's just like, yep, everyone's so smart they stick their head into the horrible grappling tentacle mess.
Damn it.
I'm sure we're gonna have to.
Little question. The Frost Ranger class tells me that I can add 1d4 cold damage to my normal attacks. Does that count for bite attacks? That's
Yes, it would, I guess. But this guy has frost resistance anyway, so.
Okay. Probably frost resistance 5.
Probably.
So 1d4 doesn't matter. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. So the horrible tentacle monster. What's it going to do?
It's like their brains.
It's going to. I don't know how much HP, the stats of this fairy thing. It should shoot at the fairy thing, but I don't know what the stats are.
If it's like wizard familiars, then exactly half others max HP.
It's not a familiar, it's a summon.
In that case, I have.
And I
Well,
know what its
say
AC is. You know what? I'll just spitball it. Okay. So it's going to shoot a laser at the fairy. Okay, that's a hit.
Do we take damage from being grappled by this guy?
Yes, it's going to do constrict damage, which is another opposed grapple check. So this is against Arthur. This is against Ulgan. If you fail to beat that, you will take damage.
Okay. Yep, I failed.
All right.
But the charm ends if it damages me, right?
What?
The charm ends?
Yes, the charm ends completely.
Oh,
now it's not nearly suppressed.
I'll take it.
So you take 18 damage.
Ouch.
And conveniently enough, the fairy takes 11 damage. It doesn't have very many hit points, but I think it has more than that. So the fairy is still alive. The fairy is less happy. Except it isn't, because it's literally a fairy of happiness and it's always happy. So he's like, yay! I'm getting zapped by a laser of negative energy!
Ooh, that's sweet.
This creature is insane.
And Audrey's like, yes, you go fairy. Definitely don't. I don't know. Anyway, Audrey is going to shoot the thing, I guess, because I don't know. The fairy has spells and stuff. But you know what? If Audrey wanted to participate in this combat, she should have been here. I'm already being generous enough by not making her run away. So, there you go.
Look, Outer, just pretend it's a giant puppy.
Oh, actually, I forgot the additional attack.
Nice.
Yes, it's actually 8 higher. So. Oh, wait, that's the bayonet. Never mind. There we go. 16 damage. Alright, at this point, some of its tentacle mass falls off.
Cool.
And now there's a tentacle monster.
Oh, not cool.
But it appears that having this fall off has impacted the integrity of this creature. It's now in very bad shape.
All right, then I tell Arthur, well, we are being crushed. Hey, can you spit ice again? I don't mind the cold.
Not recharged yet. Alright, Victor, it's your up.
Damn it.
All right. Victor will step here, and as he does that, he will howl out at the blue guy. Don't let the slug thing get inside your brain. It will eat your brain and mind control you again. And then he will point his giant gun at the eyeball and shoot it. Full attack. Alright, so I get +3 for Maldry, then -2, so a total of 1. A power attack bonus, and -3 on the damage. Bang, bang.
Ooh.
Alright, so how many attacks are you actually making?
2.
2. Okay. So both those attacks hit. Fortunately, this creature is immune to crits.
Well, that didn't confirm anyway. I assume 9 wouldn't confirm.
Yes. So 5 and 11, 16 damage. Alright. That's wrong. What? Okay. There we go. Alright. The creature is starting to fall apart. Whatever forced hold all of its tentacles and eyeballs together is wearing away. Alright, Arthur, you're up. You are currently grappled by the head. So you can make a claw attack. Single claw attack, if you like, or you can try to break the grapple. If you make the claw. Is your ice breath recharged? Then sure. You have no idea. But I will say that you will hit Olgan. And the other tentacle monster. So.
I mean, it's a con, right? So he can launch it like that.
Yes, but he's grappled, so he can't move his head. So. He can't aim it properly. No, absolutely not.
The only thing it seems to have is eyes and tentacles.
The tentacles have mouths on them. That's one thing.
Okay.
No, that's what I forgot to have it melee attack you last turn. Oh well. Well, they have mouths. That doesn't mean they breathe. I don't think it matters if they breathe, but if they are immune to paralysis, then. Yeah.
I'm not immune.
And Ulgan is definitely not immune.
But I'm immune to cold damage, so feel free to.
Immune to cold damage. Oh, wow, that's pretty strong.
Only while raging.
I'll say it can't make a reflex save because you're literally inside of it right now. So 17 damage. All right. So you kill both of them.
Nice.
Hooray! Da 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 da. Imagine there's victory music.
That was
Check my puppy
refreshing.
out real quick.
Actually, I like that you spit ice, because in a couple levels that will heal me too.
That's kind of ridiculous. Like, you could breathe ice whenever you want, and he can heal. I don't know. But yeah, that's like infinite out of combat healing still. So
To be fair, I didn't know you had uh, a dragon breath.
I mean, it's only when you rage though, so you'd have to like use up your rage turns.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So one little question: are we using the old rule where I lose my temporary hit points as damage when I stop raging?
Basically, temporary hit points are taken off first, so the damage that you took during the battle was deducted from your temporary hit points first.
Yeah.
Before it was deducted from your health. I basically keep track of temporary hit points as a separate health pool.
Well, that's fine. Guess that's how barbarians tend to die when they hit 0.
The hit points you get from your Constitution score do get deducted. That's true.
Oh.
Those aren't temporary
Yeah.
hit points. Those are extra Constitution points.
Yeah. So yeah, I lose 16.
Doesn't look like a beholder. There's one way to find out. It immediately releases the small buzzsaw from inside the mantle hole.
All right. Roll your searchy checks. All right. You look around the room. It looks like this room has been like reinforced and repaired recently. Perhaps whenever this creature was moved into here. You also find a number of about 5 small stone eyeballs scattered around the room. You're not sure what purpose they might have.
Uh, can can you tell me what was that?
Well, this thing
What?
definitely is not a beholder. It looks like some sort of Frankenstein construct. Anyway,
Maybe it's a
Victor's doing
beholder.
a dissection. You can do a knowledge engineering check, I guess.
Before I start the dissection, I'll probably consult Audrey in case there is anything valuable in it that I shouldn't, massacre.
As far as Audrey knows, there would be nothing too dangerous as long as you don't destroy the eyeballs.
Okay, I will not try to. I will try not to destroy the
You
eyeballs.
do know that
Okay, go ahead.
beholder eyeballs can be used to reduce the cost of creating magic items. Seem like they might have similar properties.
Ooh,
So you get a charm person eyeball and a inflict serious wounds eyeball.
nice. Victor will try to cut out dust from the creature. Do I need to roll anything?
No. They kind of fall out as soon as the creature dies.
Ah, damn it. This
They
is
were
boring.
grafted on to begin with.
Okay. So what should I note them as?
Just mark them as inflict serious wounds and a charm person eyeball. They will deduct 500 gold pieces from the cost of creating any magic item that uses that as a spell part of its construction. So you can make a wand or something, or any magic item that requires charm person or inflicts serious wounds,
All
or
right.
I guess any other inflict spell. Per
Do
se.
we actually have a group inventory or something?
I think Aldry handles that, but you could put it in your own inventory since you're the one creating magic items anyway.
Okay, I'll not in my inventory. Okay, and then Victor starts basically. Well, dissection might be a strong word. Uh, slicing this piece into this giant eyeball into pieces, like causing blood to gush everywhere. If Blue Man decides to stand there, he will get splattered with blood. Just so you know.
Aldry did warn you not to destroy the eyeballs.
All right, so yeah, he will avoid the eyeballs.
Okay.
He trusts Audrey. She's the only reasonable here. The only reasonable one here. Well, except him, of course.
Hmm. So, why were you here?
Well,
How
we
did you
could
get here?
also describe our characters. Aldry should be here soon. So, who is this new person, and what does he look like, Renzo? Or
Oh, yeah. He's an orc with blue eyes. Sorry, blue skin. He looks like he's been sleeping on snow all night, and even though I don't think it's cold here or in this, he always breathes like it was like I don't know, 0 degrees, in, in the area. And when he started to rage, you saw how crusts of ice started growing on his body. Naked, it's like Tarzan.
Please tell me he wears a long clothes, actually. Or something to cover his dick.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, how do you call that? That that thing Tarzan wears?
a loincloth, generally.
Yeah, that's the only thing he's wearing.
Well, at least we know one thing for him. He's a nice man.
Well, you don't know he's a man because you can't see his dick. So,
Look, I just wanted to make a terrible pun.
So yeah, after the battle, I tell you. So I understand you're magicians.
Points to Audrey.
That's good because
who's asking?
uh, see, I'm not the most charismatic people around, but I'm looking to make acquaintances with powerful magic users.
Why do we need far from magic users? They're more trouble than it's worth.
Uh, you see, you must have heard of Garthol, the orc warlord.
Nope, never heard of him.
Well, he's the one ruling the orc lands, but I'm not. I don't agree with his ways, so I want to get strong and show him how a proper drive should be run. But I need contacts. I need people. Yeah.
Wait. So you want to prove yourself worthy against this orc warlord of some kind, and you want to do that by using magic. Isn't that cheating?
No, I mean I need a group of people. I need an army, but I can be your bodyguard for now. I don't really want money. Yeah, yeah. My name is Ulgan Frosten Arch. That's that. Yeah. I give him a hand, and it's like holding a piece of ice. Oh yeah, you spit ice also.
Yeah, he's probably still in dragon form. So like he just grabs your claw with a claw.
All right. Never met a dragon that doesn't want to kill me. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah,
Watch
I've
your
seen a lot of
language,
that.
young man.
That's so racist.
Uh, do I know what a beholder is?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Do I know what a beholder is?
Yes, people have heard of what beholders are. I mean, you probably don't know like the
Okay.
specifics, but you know that they're, eyeball creatures. You know generally what they look like.
That's dangerous, but
And you
uh,
need shiny monies. It's important.
sure. I understand you make a lot of magic items too. I haven't heard of the magic school. Mm. Oh, anyway, s- as I told you, I don't really want money, so you can keep. Yeah, I could use a couple of magic items to help. Yeah, that's fine. I guess you'll be able to make them after you kill the beholder.
Alright, they definitely appear to be magical. If you make a spell, I mean, Audrey can do the spellcraft check, which she automatically passes on, basically. So they have divination magic on them. Audrey suspects they might be something like a scrying sensor. So, people can look through them and see what's going on. No, someone else can look through and see what's going on.
Uh,
Wow, language.
yeah.
Bad dragon. I'm just gonna get a water bottle to spray at you when you do that sort of thing. I mean, they can't talk back through it, so. No, it didn't have any doors. You broke in, so. They walled it. Whatever this creature was, they walled it in. Just this crazy creature.
So you guys think that the beholder created uh this monster?
No likelihood. Victor goes up and like kicks this pile of tentacles on the ground. These things have been popping all over the city. Maybe they are being burst by this giant thing, and goes up and kicks the giant eyeball.
Oh, uh, but maybe if they were all over the city, there are more of these disgusting, disgusting things.
Oh, there definitely are more. We found an entire mansion filled with them. We got arrested. Ah, wow. Victor actually goes up and picks one as well, like brings it very close to his eye and says, do you think there's any way to reverse the connection?
Uh, why don't you do a knowledge arcana?
I actually don't have that, I think.
Well, Audrey can as well.
Sorry.
So
I
yes,
do tend to lose
anybody
it.
can do it. And all right. Um, well, you put your brains together, some metaphorically, and you determine that it would indeed be possible to look back through it through a couple means. If you had a very powerful wizard, you could they could simply reverse the spell and look back through it, provided that the person is looking into it in the first place. They have to. You determine that they have to actually like spend some effort and concentration to look through these eyeballs. They aren't like seeing through them constantly. Um, you also could use it as the focus of, say, a clairaudience sort of spell. So you could target whoever it is that is linked to this eyeball, assuming they don't sever the connection once they realize that the eyeball is no longer where it was intended to be.
So here's a question. If we actually cover the little statues, would they still be able to see through them? Like, would they see outside the covered
As far as you could
eyeball
tell,
statue?
they see as though that eyeball was their own. So,
Okay, in that case,
and whenever they concentrate on it.
let's
So you don't know how often they're checking in this room. Just out of eyeballs. The room seems to have been reinforced. It's almost like it was trying to contain this creature.
Is there any? Are there any like small holes anywhere in this room that one of those little slug things would be able to crawl through?
No, absolutely not. It's basically sealed up and kind of reinforced.
Why wouldn't it just destroy it? Oh, I guess beholders are all insane, so kind of makes sense. So, shall we burn it? Yes, or that, or it will sprawl into even more tentacles. Whatever. I'm sure the Scar can handle it.
But
Uh,
if you could get like a clairaudience or clairvoyance sort of spell, you could look in on whoever it is that is to these eyes, assuming that you do it quickly enough that they don't notice and sever their connection. or realize that that could be done. Sever their connection.
Doesn't
So.
clairvoyance have a very limited range? Something like 100 feet per level, 100 plus like 10.
Yeah, but if they're in the city, you probably can find them. And it can work on other spells that are similar to that. But
I mean, I could actually probably cast Scry. I think it's spell level 5 or something.
yeah,
I could make a scroll of Scry, although that is very, very expensive.
yes.
I
The problem
mean,
is you also don't know who each of these are linked to. So maybe they're just some of them are linked to unimportant people. Who knows? And
Are
when
they
Audrey gets back,
marked in
Audrey
any
probably
way?
would have some ideas. But Audrey's not here.
I mean, if you think that will help us find the beholder, I got some money. I don't really buy things.
Yes. He does have a belt to hold up his loincloth.
So level 5 spell would cost me 316 gold and 12 XP. Oh, it's not that much. I mean, we
Yeah,
can
that's not that bad. I mean,
jack it up. Wait, is that correct? That should, yeah, that's correct. Let me just double check the SRG Christ level 5 though.
Audrey probably could cast clairvoyance and clairaudience too, if she had a spell book.
She has to prepare it though.
Yeah, which would
The
take
thing
time.
is,
But you don't know how
yeah,
often they check in on this room,
yeah,
or
that's the
whether
thing.
they would realize that there is a connection. Could be used against them. You could also try to disguise the eyeballs to maybe pretend that nothing's different. So the creature just died on its own.
So here's the thing. This figure. Go ahead. Okay, keep in mind that these statues probably at least have dark vision if they're supposed to be observing this room, because it was dark when we came here. Like, it's completely sealed. And they may also have supernatural senses that bypass illusions. There are things like that too. They're very annoying if you're illusionist.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna make you do a disguise check to see how convincing you can make the illusion to make it look like nothing in this room has changed. So that they won't be alerted that anyone's been in here. And what spell are you using to create the illusion?
To be on the seat to save device, I greater than escape artist. Charm person makes one person your friend. Color spray knocks unconscious. Blind. Comprehend languages. You critical strike. For 1 round you gain plus 1d6.
How long does that last? Let's see. Is that concentration plus 2 rounds? So you'd have to concentrate on a spell for however long. All right. Well, that would be fine as long as you don't do anything that requires concentration for a while. Yes. So I'll just make a disguise check to see how convincing you make the illusion. All right. And all right, so Victor is going to cast Clairvoyance, right?
I was actually going to cast Scrying, but
Oh,
now
okay, you
that
can do
I
that too.
noticed that there is a spell focus requirement, so I need an actual mirror.
Yeah, you would need a mirror in order to use actual scry.
I mean, that would be fine if I could actually buy one, but that would also take time. You know what? Since Blue Man is not spellcasting and not crafting anything, maybe he can go fetch me a scry mirror. So Victor will look at him and say, "You, I need something. I need you to go out into the city and fetch me a specific item. You can do that, right?"
I guess. Do you need me to find it in the forest?
Hold on, let me actually double check if I actually have the code for that. Let's see. Yep, I do. Um, so yeah, he will tell you, I need you to find me a specific kind of mirror, and like he will like give you a quick description of what he needs. It's basically a polished some kind of silver magic mirror that's specifically designed for scrying. Uh, he'll say, you can find it in the wizard shops or something. They sell those things everywhere, probably.
Yeah,
Well,
or a
not
furniture
literally
shop. I
everywhere.
mean, it's just like a mirror that you might have in your
I mean,
house.
it's like 1,000 GP mirror. It's not just a regular old mirror.
Well, yeah, it's a nice mirror, but like you might find it in a nice furniture shop.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be. I don't think it has to be specially constructed.
A mirror finely wrought and highly polished. Silver costing no less than 100 GP.
Yeah, so it
Yeah,
does
so it
like
used to be a silver mirror.
it is a sort of mirror that you might find in a very nice house or something.
I look around
Okay, and
and then
yeah, go ahead.
I look around and then I tell you. I mean, I could pay for it, but do I look like the kind of guy that knows how to find something in the city?
Yeah, he will just drop 1,000 GP in your hand and says, "Don't lose it."
A nice furniture shop, and I'm sure you'll be right at home in there with your loincloth.
Yeah, I think he looks perfect for the mission.
Fine.
Okay. By the way, I will pay for the mirror, but I'll need you guys to pitch in for the actual scroll because I cannot afford the scroll. It's a level 4 wizard scroll, so it costs only like 196.
Yes. Also, the mirror is gigantic, and you'll have to carry it around with.
That's fine.
Or is it?
I can carry heavy
I
stuff
think
all
you can
day.
fit it. Might be able to fit it in Aldrid's bag. She might have to move other stuff out of it. I don't know.
She probably has. She has an extra dimensional bag, right?
Yeah, but it's full.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, we'll think about that later. Victor is a bit of a reckless man. He does not really consider the implications yet.
I mean, this could be a good opportunity to get a bag, I guess.
Yeah, another bag of holding, just a standard one for holding bulk items.
Yeah. I mean, I could craft
Oh,
one, but the thing is, Victor doesn't have the money for it.
all right. One more thing. I'm kind of tired, so can you use some magic to uh, put me back again?
Does
That
Aldri
would be
have lesser
Aldous
restoration? I
Main.
think that's what you need to remove temporary fatigue, right?
I
Let's
guess.
see. She might have a scroll or something.
Uh, I mean, I'm not sure what kind of magic you do. I've only known druids.
Aldri's an archivist, so she has divine spells.
She has all the divine spells.
Every divine spell.
Yeah,
I think we
lesser
actually have a
restoration
potion
does
of
remove fatigue.
restoration somewhere, don't we? I think you do.
Oh, a potion of restorations would be a bit too high, I think.
It's
A
supposed to
better
lesser
one.
restoration. I mean,
Yeah, that would actually remove fatigue.
all right.
The fatigue. How much? How long does it last?
Uh,
Let me see. Only it only lasts for the current encounter, so I'm not fatigued. anymore.
Okay. So yeah, you've recovered from your angry.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go for the mirror. Uh, what are you guys gonna do meanwhile?
I think they're just gonna stay here.
Yeah, Victor
Arthur's
will
working on
say,
the illusion.
"Of course, I will be preparing this fantastic device." And like he starts pulling off various what look like to be almost like semi-modern looking instruments, like something that kind of would look like a welding torch and stuff. Oh, of course, all of them are magical and like none of them like really function like modern electronics, but looks like almost like electronics craft and stuff. Except it's magic. Don't question it.
Sure, you do you. I'll try not to get lost. Be right back.
Oh, you did find
So,
your way down here. Um. So yes, I mean the fastest way up would be to go through the temple that you guys took to get down here in the first place, but that place might have people. So,
I mean, we could probably actually send Audrey as a.
but maybe you want to
Actually,
find people in there. I don't know. Audrey probably can't carry them
no.
without emptying out her bag. I'm sure they'll listen.
I am,
I'm sure they will.
and I say that while you see some, white smoke coming out of my mind. Sorry, my mouth.
Look, if the giant hypermuscular blue man says it's okay, are you going to question it, or are you just gonna be like, okay?
Kidnap him and sacrifice the goddess.
That's fine. I'm cool all the fucking time. All right. So yeah, I go and I know I go upstairs and ask someone where I can find it. The gas mirror.
All right. So why don't you make a gather information check? Since we're
Aha.
not very familiar with cities, you're going to try to talk to people. I'm sure they'll
Also
be
not
very
charisma.
forthcoming information to the giant,
Yep.
the
Gather
giant blue orc,
information.
especially because they don't really like orcs around.
Oh, not bad at all for someone with 6 charisma.
All right. So yes, people seem to be not very pleased about your presence, but they seem to be too scared to actually not give you information. So eventually, you find your way to a nice furniture store. You walk in, the storekeep thinks you look, gives you a terrified look, and starts to hide behind the counter.
Okay. Just for the record, I don't smell. I always I'm always cool. So I'm not
Yes,
You
a
bait.
stinky
but you
or
are scary looking.
yeah. Okay. I say hello. Um I want to buy something.
Oh, you want to buy something? Yes, yes. Uh, what do you need? Uh, are you sure you're in the right place?
I want a mirror, a big one.
A mirror. Um, uh, okay. I can see you definitely would have much use for that. Yes. Over here, yes. And she shows you to a mirror that fits the
Mm,
description, has all the right qualities.
Can this mirror be used for magic?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I guess that's what I'm looking for, a biggest mirror. So yeah, how much it is?
1,000 gold pieces.
Uh, yeah, yeah, that's what they gave
Yes.
me.
And see if you haggle it down, then it's no longer valuable enough to be the focus. So.
Oh my god.
All right. Uh, can I make a sense multiple check?
Sure.
Okay. Sense motive. Oh, I didn't put ranks in it. Too bad.
um, this is definitely the most honest and straightforward business person you've met. You haven't met very many, but you think that something about you tells you this person is very trustworthy.
Okay. Uh, do you happen to know a magic store where I can buy scrolls?
Scrolls. Yes, there's a store down the way. Uh, yes. He tells you the location of a scroll selling store.
Okay. I put all the all the gold pieces on his table, and I put one more, so I give him 1,001 gold pieces.
Boy,
Have a good day, I guess.
1/10% of a tip.
And I go. I put the big mirror in my back. I hold it with one hand and go to the other store again.
All right. You do know you don't need to buy a scroll unless you're buying something for yourself.
Oh, oh, didn't you ask me to
No,
buy a scroll?
you
Oh,
did not. He's making the scroll.
No, Victor
You
remains.
just need to get the mirror.
oh, all right. So I don't.
Technically, Audrey could also cast the spell, but I don't
I
know.
try to
I
get back
don't think.
quickly.
Oh yeah, she is not high enough level, isn't she?
Yeah, Audrey is one spell level behind in progression,
I
so
mean,
she
she
can only
can
cast
cast it.
third level spells.
Right. Well, the druid level is level 4, but you would need a natural pool of water for the druid version.
And also, you need the druid version of the spell, which you probably get.
Yes. Finding a scroll
Um,
with druid spell would be tricky.
this is a little bit meta, but do you have a one of cure light wounds?
Yeah, she has a wand of lesser vigor she uses.
All right then. There's no need to buy one for now, I guess. Yeah. So I get back quickly.
All right, so you come back, bringing the mirror. It's very sparkly and shiny. It appears Victor realizes that yes, it would be suitable for using the scrying spell.
Ah, perfect. Just put it in the corner somewhere. I'm almost done. And don't drop it. It's expensive.
Also bad
Like,
luck.
yes, that's bad luck. You can see basically he seems to be making something that seems to be like some kind of a cylinder thing. It clearly has lenses of bone heads. Where he got them, no one has any idea.
At this point, I'm just. Uh, I mean, I'm tired of looking at what you're doing, so I'm just looking at myself in the mirror.
Yes, you've probably never looked at yourself in a mirror before.
I'm
You're like,
touching my
wow, do I really look like that? Maybe I should put some clothes on.
I'm touching my tusks. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting clothes on, but the last time I did it, they broke when I raged. So I can't do it.
I don't know. You can get some armor that won't break.
Yeah, that's why I don't use armor.
All right, I will also need like 196 gold for this spell. I don't actually have that much. So, anyone please chip in?
Um, well,
Ulrich probably could get it from the party fund if Audrey was here.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking because others not here.
See, we're so hopeless without her.
Where's other
will,
paladin?
will, will you just burn the gold in order to?
Of course.
I think it would actually be like Astral Diamond Dust or something. But
I mean, mechanically speaking, he's essentially spending the goals to get expensive magic inks and shit. But because I'm role playing his stuff as like pseudo mechanical stuff,
yes, I mean in this
it's
setting
like
we generally
like
do that magic items are usually infused with Astral Diamond Dust. Astral Diamonds being a form of currency.
Okay.
Alright, so he needs magic dust for it apparently.
So
Did you say 100?
196.
Yeah, I can give you that. I mean, I guess that's what money is for. 196.
Yes. I mean, I would be happy to take it out of your blood, but again, Audrey's not here. All right. And I should also note down I've spent 7
Audrey
XP.
saw a puppy, and she's just cowering in the
Yes.
corner.